What's going on, guys? How you doing? This is it. Part 6, last part of this Time Stand Still R40 documentary. After this, I do have a little bit more because I have to do one more giveaway. So I'm going to do another interview. And now I'm doing Envy of None, which is not Rush, but it's Alex. And that's it. No more Daily Rush. No more Daily Rush after that. No more. No more. No more. Will I sprinkle it in every once in a while? Maybe if I feel like it. Maybe. We'll see. But I'm moving on. Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, this is it. Part 6. Let's do it. Bam.
Last day, right? It's like, shut up.
What the heck? They're just jamming?
That's what you always say. This is 4.
Wow.
We put there's his brothers.
Wow.
You know, this is typical of a kid, you know, happy, smiling, sea life.
The toilet?
This is dark and brooding.
Is that a toilet? I can't tell what that is. Yeah, that other one is pretty cool, actually. The whole time I was wondering about those caps and the heads, I was like, they must be dummies.
I tried to
because those things
absorb
weigh
as much as I could.
So much.
I call it the backline meridian. I stay behind my drums and cymbals for. It was totally the right thing to do. I went out there. There was a big, smiling, beautiful photographs of them.
It was for like a split second. It was like barely enough time for Getty to even. Alan. I didn't even notice Paul Rudd. I didn't even notice Paul Rudd. That's it. There it is. That's it. Yeah, that was. I mean, given that he's never done that before, ever, and he did on the last show. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I mean, it feels like it's so not likely that there would be a band that does this. What is this? 40 years of the same people the whole time, only taking a 5-year break. And then like basically that 5-year break is the big, is the big thing. It seems as though you could bet that probably wouldn't happen again. It could. But yeah, definitely crazy. Definitely crazy. I mean, how long have Stone's been at it? But it's not the same because they got like different people. That's the thing. It's not the same. Where it's like the same 3 guys the whole time. The whole time. That's where it's like, I brought up Metallica and it's like, okay, 3 of them. 3 of them, basically the whole time. 2 of them definitely the whole time. 3 of them no different than, like I said, R.A., Neil and Kirk Hammett, came in after the start, just after the start. Yeah. This was cool. There was parts of it that were cool, that I liked, for sure. Definitely great for them, especially that whole end thing. That's, like, pretty amazing for them to have. Kind of like the tour book is, like, amazing for them to have. Just all the, like, when it's your thing and your career, is definitely different because, it's like it's their life, to be able to go back and look and reminisce and remember, and all that. It's a little bit weirder to me for like other people to have all that stuff, because then it's like, because it's not their life, but they're making it their life. This is where that's where I'm like, it's too much for me. Like when that lady was talking again, that RushCon lady was talking, and I'm just like, oh God, there's more to life. Like it's not like, and especially when it's not like, I mean, I'm saying that's not your life, but it's their life, and you're, I don't know, having it like, like Rush is my life, and it's like, oh boy, that's a lot of not control right there. You just want to just not have control of your life. That's okay. Oh man, I mean, we already have what control we have, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's been a little bit of a theme of a lot of these videos, this documentary videos or whatever. But it's just because, like, all the fan stuff is a little much for me. I'm just like, oh my Lord. I mean, it's nice. Like, parts of it is nice, for sure. You know, and it's like, okay, yes, it means a lot to a lot of fans and a lot of people. Get it. Totally get it. But, yeah. The extra of it is a little much for me. It's a little much for me. I think that this, you know, they did a good job of selling the R40 tour. That's really what this, I mean, more or less to me, this is, I mean, you know, this is like an R40 tour documentary, right? But also like an end cap to their career also. And what, this came out in 2016 and R40 came out in 2015. So they're just like, you know, like churning more content, right? I know that that's like Callous or whatever, you know, like base level and Callous or whatever. But, you know, in terms of the business, that's what they're doing. And they're really selling the R40 tour, you know, which the DVD and all that kind of stuff, which I would say they definitely did, made it into this thing where after watching the R40 tour, I'm kind of like, there are way better tours. I thought the R30 was way better. I thought Snakes and Arrows was way better. I thought Clockwork Angels, frankly, was better. Clockwork Angels I thought was good. This one, I think R40 was the weakest that I've seen and heard them. I just do. So, sorry. I mean, that's just what it is. And everyone's going to be like, oh, the weakest show for Rush is the best show for the other bands. And that's silly to hear. When I read that, I see so many people comment that stuff. I'm just like, that is so freaking silly, you know. And I know that I'm talking to people that are like that RushCon lady. You know, these like uber super fans, and you know, like this is a thing that I didn't know was a thing before doing all this. Like that Rush fans are like this, you know. And I'm like, it's interesting, and I'm probably the most unlikely. I'm just not, you know, I'm so not like that it's interesting that. You know, the only reason why I started doing this is because the music I thought was cool and interesting. I didn't like his voice. I'm cool with his voice now. And for a long time, obviously. For a long time now, I've been cool with his voice. But yeah, the super fan stuff is much for me. It's a lot for me. And having their fans be so protective. It's like, it's wild. It's like people that don't have children, they have dogs and that's it, and or like a cat or whatever, like an animal, and that's it, and they like treat it as if it's their kid. It's like Rush is their kid. They don't have children, so they don't really know or have the feeling and understand the difference. And it's like like, I'm not saying don't like it or don't, you know, be into it or whatever. It's just like strange. It's strange to me. So I'm sure there are a lot of people that are super fans that don't like me for those reasons, because I don't share in their super fandom, even though I am a fan, you know, just not as extra as them. Yeah. But I do think all this stuff is cool, you know, and all the extra stuff that people send me. I mean, I still haven't like fully looked at this. Todd sent me this this is a Rush Clockwork Angels tour book, like PDF or whatever, and it's super cool. Like this is like it's from that Classic Rock magazine, right, where they did a whole Clockwork Angels thing, and I mentioned in the videos, I was like, do I have that? Because somebody sent me a bunch of Classic Rock magazines with Rush in it. But this one was not one of them. But Todd had it and he sent it to me. And I do. I think it's super freaking cool. The photos, I love all that stuff. The photos, seeing them, you know, like just photos that you've never seen before. That's like really cool. Oh my God, Getty, is that mascara? What is that? The blush or what? I don't know makeup. I don't know what the hell the stuff that goes under your eyeshadow. Is that what it is? The stuff that goes over your eyes? I swear to him and Al. Jesus, guys, come on. I didn't know you were that kind of band. Maybe they were just testing it out. Yeah, all these photos and the quotes, and it's like a long ass interview. It's really cool. Like, I like all that stuff too. I'm just not specifically collecting it. And have a filing cabinet. Oh God. I have to ask those people, if your house gets set on fire and you have to run out and you can only grab what you can grab, what are you grabbing? What are you grabbing? And his kids and or pets are not on the list. He's like, I'm going to the basement. First thing, I'm going right to the basement. Anyways, all right. Sorry. This is much. It's an end for me too. Maybe this is the way that I am emotional about it. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, all right, cool. Not my favorite. I thought the Beyond the Light stage was there was cool things about this. I did really like that Ray Daniels was in this and talked a lot more in here. I did like that, but I think that I like Beyond the Light stage better. Beyond the Light stage was really good. This was fine. There was definitely parts of it that I liked. The fan parts were not mostly not so much. Some of it was fine. Some of it was too much for me. But that's what it is. Anyways, all right. So now, starting tomorrow, we're doing another interview with the giveaways, the bass giveaway. So it's a Getty interview, and that's it. So cool. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Catch you later.